What up, Melon and me family?
Hey, y'all.
Okay. Hopefully y'all can hear us. We're sharing a microphone. We are together in LA.
I'm so excited. This never happens often where we're together.
Oh. Some fish and grits. Ooh, butter falling off.
They're so good. Whitney knows how to cook, y'all. So good. So let's jump into it. Cynthia Bailey.
Oh yeah, congrats, Cynthia.
Married her love of her life, Matt. What's his last name? Is it Matt?
No.
What is his name? Mark Hill. What's his name? Okay.
His name is definitely not Matt.
Is it Mark?
No.
Todd?
No. Oh God.
Oh my God.
I know his last name is Hill because their little hashtag is chill, which is
Hold on,
cute.
let me see.
I cannot think of this man's name.
Because it's gonna get on my nerves.
Because he light-skinned man. They've been dating for a few years. Oh, Mike. Okay. Girl, you said everything but Mike.
I said Mark, Matt, Mike. I knew it started with an M. So they got married yesterday. Shout out to them. Did we think that they were gonna get actually married?
Honestly, I didn't think they was gonna make it.
Yeah.
Only reason saying is because they were living in two different states for so long.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. It just seemed like, and I feel like they got proposed like over a year ago.
Yeah.
Or engaged.
Yeah. Which
But I guess it took their time.
These days, that's actually a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
A year is still not, excuse me, a year is still not what I would consider like a long engagement.
A long time, yeah.
Because it takes so long to plan a wedding, especially if you have means, or even if you don't have means, and just venues and pricing, and it just takes a long time.
And it's COVID. So they probably had to redo all their plans.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
So, a year is actually pretty decent timing. So, congratulations. What else has been going on?
Those videos were funny though.
What
Going
videos?
back to that. Did you see any of their wedding videos?
Mm-mm.
Girl.
I need to watch. I saw some of them dancing.
I just pray nobody ever puts my personal moments on Shade Room because they tore that man up on Shade Room. They were like, he looks like somebody who says the word hanky panky.
Oh my!
Because there was a moment where you get the girdle
Mm-hmm.
and you like the bride sits in the chair and then the groom goes under her
Mm-hmm.
dress to grab the girdle.
Mm-hmm.
So he was on this slow, sexy crawl on the floor trying to get to her girdle, and he's 50 years old. So they was like, this man is gonna need a rub down, menthol.
Mike.
Because he couldn't really get up real quick,
Mike is living his best life, honey.
Yeah, they're living their best life. They're living their best life. So, shout out to them. I do hope the Atlanta Housewives comes back.
It is.
But I'm just not sure what it's going to be because I don't know this new girl. And they need to get Phaedra back.
There's 3 new girls. From what I heard.
I don't even know none of them.
I follow one of them. Her name's Val. I just thought she was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Like her style. Nothing, I didn't know her. She lives in Atlanta, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And when I found out that she was going to be one of the members on the show, I was like, okay, because she's married to a super, super wealthy, African. And they've got a lot of kids, blended family. I don't know. So I'm just kind of curious to see more about that as far as her personality. She's really young. He's a lot older from just the look of it. She's probably in her 20s, early 30s. I think he's probably in his late 40s, early 50s. His name's Simon. But as far as the other 2 girls, I'm not really sure who they are or whatever. But I think the remaining cast members are Portia, Candy, Cynthia, and Kenya. And then the three new girls.
See, this is what makes me hope they keep Nene, because Nene with new girls is just hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like she's shady.
With the new girls and frenemies and the old girls. Shit. They really just need to bring Phaedra back. I don't know what she did.
I put that on our page and we got like a lot of flack for that. People were like, no, Phaedra, like Phaedra. I was like, I love Phaedra.
But you see, just by her presence, just by mentioning her, how much reaction you get.
True. Yeah.
That right there is like hate her or love her. People are going to be tuned in and they have an opinion about it.
I think people are still kind of pissed about how, like, the drama that she stirred up.
I know. And you know,
that was kind of fucked up.
And it could also be because she don't want to go to jail.
That too.
Because I dug into the whole drama with the lady who I guess went to jail for her and Apollo. Because this lady, I forget her name. Damn, she's like slick, famous. She be in shade room comments sometimes. She's like a Donald Trump supporter. But she's this black lady who used to work with Phaedra and Apollo.
Okay.
And apparently Phaedra was the shady lawyer that kind of got them into like this insurance scam or something with cars. They end up smuggling or stealing, I guess, millions of dollars.
Oh my gosh.
And this lady was the fallback. Millions, girl, off of these insurance policies. So it's like a few $1 million. Yeah. You know, a few $100,000 per, like, I don't know if it's cars or life insurances. I'm not sure with the facts on that, but it was something with insurance. And Phaedra was like the lawyer who kind of helped set the whole thing up. And when they got caught, basically this lady took all the charges. And Phaedra and Apollo was supposed to be like giving her money. And I think they started to give her money, but then as the years went by, Phaedra stopped giving her money. And
well, of course she's ready to come out.
Now she's like trying to tell all. And
see, you got to keep paying people when you start out doing stuff. You got to keep it up. Like, you got to keep it up. Can I heat up my coffee real quick?
Yeah, of course. But yeah, this isn't the first time people have had claims of Phaedra being like a shady lawyer in Atlanta.
I heard that.
Yeah. Apparently she's the one who like will get you out of trouble even if you're guilty. And yeah, she just is all about that check.
Well, she was known for Bobby and Whitney too.
Oh yeah, she did help Bobby Brown. I think she was a young lawyer back then. But whatever, I think she's entertaining. I think they have a lot of drama immediately if she comes back. Especially with like Candy and, you know, Portia. But
it'll be interesting.
It will be.
For sure. So I can't wait to see how it plays out. Probably get new episodes around November, I'm thinking. But that's usually when they launch. And, you know, it's just about that time. Fall, winter, all that kind of stuff. So you'll be in Atlanta soon. I'm going to try to come down there just to say hello, because maybe we can record another quick little video. Would you guys like to see us in Atlanta? That would be dope.
Oh, Tory Lanez.
Yeah.
We mentioned that on our live yesterday.
Yeah, we did. So what's going on with him? Because he's just, I mean, I saw where he's charged, and I mean, I didn't think that he would not be charged though. Like, I wonder why it took so long for them to charge him.
Well, to me, it's pretty clear they needed some sort of like witness or something because they weren't there when the shooting happened.
Got it. Okay.
And they probably, Megan being the victim, and this, it sounded like it was a domestic violence situation, y'all. So Megan being the victim, it seems as if she chose not to cooperate with the police initially.
Okay.
That's what it seems like looking inside, right?
Right.
But Tory Lanez dropped those disc tapes or those songs, just like a few weeks ago, he dropped a mixtape.
Yep.
And he talks about the incident.
Right.
And he kind of said it wasn't him. He said he didn't do it, basically, in so many words.
Right.
He also kind of blamed Megan for whatever happened at Kylie Jenner's house. And he made Kylie Jenner seem like she was some angel or something. He got a lot of backlash for that. Basically, I think his words was like, there was Kylie looking like an angel or something.
Of course.
So he got a lot of backlash from that.
What the hell?
And it seems very shortly after, a week and a half later, boom, charged. So it almost seems like he just put this on himself because he probably just should have shut up for a little bit longer. It hadn't died down enough, like, for you to be making mixtapes. It was too fresh.
But see, I feel like people do that. They get too arrogant. They get too cocky. They get too feeling themselves. And, you know, we don't really know what all the details are, I guess. You know, they're still unfolding as far as, you know, what truly happened. But if he had the gun and she was shot, Megan, it's clear that as an outsider looking in, I don't need any other disclosed details on why it happened. I don't really care. I don't feel like a man should shoot you, period.
For no reason.
And so, like, all that shit don't matter. If anything, I'm looking at, okay, he's just now really even saying things, like, he's coming out with these songs, and he's just coming off really, really cocky. And I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like any of it. And at the end of the day, Megan was injured. She was shot. She should not have been, regardless of, I don't even care if they got in an argument. I don't care if she wanted to leave or wanted to stay or he told her to get out. Like, I don't care. It was fucked up. And I hope justice is served because of it. He needs to pay for it in whatever way. I mean, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
She's probably going to have, you know, she's in her prime. She's wearing heels and shit. Like, when you fuck up your feet, I heard that's like really, like, you never really get, that's not something like you get surgery, you're like, oh, you're brand new again. Like, you're always going to have issues. Yeah. So that's fucked up. And that's part of her, her job is to be an entertainer, to use her feet, to twerk, she's an entertainer. So you fucking with my money on top of that. So yeah, I just think that he's reaching, and I don't like him anyway.
The thing is, you never liked him.
I don't like him.
Ever since I started talking about Tory Lanez, first of all,
I always got his name wrong.
She's like, Tory Lanez.
Who
is that?
Leaning. Like, I never.
First thing was, she didn't know who the hell you were, Tory. But secondly, I liked you. I like your music. I thought you were funny on Quarantine Radio. Like, you know, I kind of like
you knew of him too.
Quarantine Radio.
Yeah, so you've had time to really, you know.
So this is super tragic. I feel like you had the ball, you had the bag, and you dropped it. This is just ridiculous. Like, control your emotions, because now you could have quite possibly ruined your whole career. You're very talented. Like, Tory Lanez sounds good. He makes good music. Like, I can't hate on that man. He makes good music. Those songs, the diss tape or the diss track or whatever about Megan, whether it was fact or fiction, those are good songs. Like, he made good songs, but unfortunately nobody gives a fuck. Like, you've ruined everything. Had you just kept quiet and you allowed Megan to give you the grace, because clearly she was giving you the grace and just letting the situation dead itself,
which is her prerogative, because people had things to say about that too. Like, why is she so quiet? You know,
but you pushed it. Yeah. You pushed it to the point where it's like, okay, you didn't do this. Now we're taking it to court.
Right.
Since you want to be out here. Because my thing is, if you didn't do it, who did it?
Exactly.
That's my thing. If you didn't do it, who did it? Because if everyone is pointing at me, if it was me, Mia, and our homeboy in the car, and Mia got shot, and everyone's pointing at me like, Whitney, you did this. I know you did this to your friend. You ain't shit. I'm going to be like, I didn't do that. This nigga in the backseat did that shit. Like, that's going to be my first reaction. I'm not going to be like, it wasn't me, but who knows what happened that night. Like, no. I have to snitch to defend myself now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if it wasn't you, Tory, who was it? Because you never said in that song who actually shot Megan. You just said you didn't do it.
Yeah.
So he's all full of shit to me. I just feel like I think it's just clout chasing. Maybe he was trying to get his streams up because the situation was hot. And plus, he's not from America. He lives in Canada. So he's Canadian. So most likely after all of this goes down, he's probably going to be deported, and he may lose a lot of his money that he makes here in America.
True that.
So he's probably trying to just like stack real quick.
And the thing, and also I would say there's a lesson in all of this. There's a lesson in any and everything that you do. But I feel like the lesson really here and in other examples such as this is, you know, when you forget that, like, you once prayed for the things that you have now, and you get on this cloud where you're like, you're it, right? You're it. You don't have to be a celebrity. You don't have to be, find things that humble you. That could be the people that you associate yourself with. I know when I get to the top, the more and more that I start climbing to the top, the lonelier it becomes. Because everybody can't go. Nope. And you need those people as you are on your way up that kept you grounded when you were down. And again, there's going to be a lot of people when you're down around you. And again, as you start to grow up or start to blow up or whatever, as you start to rise in whatever professional or whatever career that you choose or in life, those same people that you thought, you know, were riding with you, whatever, they're not always going to have your back. And I think in this situation, somebody, and like a lot of people, especially celebrities, they get on these clouds and then the people around them they don't have people to keep them grounded. Yeah. To bring them back to reality. Like, yo, dude, you clowning. What are you doing? Like, chill out. Like, why would you even think to even, do you know that you're from, like, it's those type of people that you need in your corner. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to put the responsibility on those type of people to make you who you are, but a lot of times that helps keep you in reality. Yeah. So you don't lose your shit and you now don't lose everything that you worked so hard for. You know what I'm saying? Because you only have a small window to really, I'm not going to say you have a small window to make it, but what I'm saying is like fame and all that kind of stuff. Once you break in, you've got to capitalize while it's hot, especially now in a microwave pop culture, like society. Like, we're not listening to full albums anymore. We're not, you know, it's not taking artists a year, 2 years to come and release music and, you know, allowing us to sizzle on that until next summer. Right. Like, things are coming out, people are coming out by the minutes, and we're moving on even quicker. So you can be very hot today in a name, and tomorrow we'll be like, damn, that's fucked up. Whatever happened to him? I know. That's what I'm saying you people should be thinking about.
Unless y'all Drake.
Right. And again, how many more Drakes are there right now?
Ain't none.
Thank you.
Drake is the only dude that has been on top shit since in 2011 we was banging Drake. 2020 he dropped a song, we banging Drake. Like, he's the only one I know. Sorry, not to make this about Drake. But it's
I'm just saying, the point.
Everyone doesn't have that longevity in the game. So stop squandering your opportunities
for clout, for chasing a clickbait, or to be that dude or that girl. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
It's really not. It sucks. It really sucks. I mean, we will see how this all plays out, y'all, because I think it is going to go to trial and everything. So,
yikes.
And if it goes to trial, y'all know that information is like,
and that's out of her hands. That's out of a lot of hands of the people once it goes to trial.
Yeah. Oh, well, what can you do? Stop showing your ass.
I did want to mention really quick, though, too, since I'm in California, the whole Nipsey Hussle thing.
I just thought about that.
Did you think about that? Yeah. So Whitney and I were talking about Nipsey. We're always talking about everything. But I was talking to her and I was thinking, like, isn't that crazy how, like, we haven't heard anything about his killer, the murderer, like anything. Like, we have not heard anything. It's
not crazy because I said that.
And if you look back on several episodes previous to this from last year when all this shit went down, we've talked about this, specifically Whitney. And she's like, she knew that there wasn't going to be anything to be talking about.
Because from the beginning, the information was missing. It wasn't treated like a normal case. It wasn't like the normal details we get when something happens in the news. Yeah. Shit was hidden. Yeah. It didn't make any sense. Mm-hmm. We weren't hearing from the witnesses that were there, even though there were 6 or 7. Yeah. So from the beginning, you could tell it was kind of like a cover-up. Yeah. From my opinion. I'm a conspiracy theorist, whatever. You could just tell it was a cover-up situation. And the fact that, like, this guy is just being pushed to the back burner. No one knows what happened to him. Where is he being held? How are his fucking, like, how is he being treated right now? Like, is he going to jail? Is he going to prison? Is he getting out? Is he going to be on parole, probation? Like, we don't know anything. We know nothing. And on top of that, we're not hearing anyone demanding justice for Nipsey Hussle. As beloved as he was, you would just think people would be so like, we want justice for him. Like, what's happening here? Right. But at the same time, there's just so much shit going on in the world where something happens and the next day we on to the next traumatic event. So I don't know, you know, it is odd though that we're not hearing about his court case. It's been over a year that this man was arrested.
Yeah.
And last time I heard, I think it said June 2020 was he was supposed to get like arraigned or something. And then I never heard nothing.
And I never heard anything after that either.
And it's just like, no one cares to know. No one cares to even ask. It's very strange, very odd. But y'all, don't be surprised if this man is chilling in Cuba. Okay, he did his job and now he...
that is so awful. Oh my gosh. People are crazy. People are nuts.
Nipsey had a meeting with the LAPD the next day. All right, there was something going on with him, the LAPD, his businesses, his ownership, his property in LA. I'm just saying, shit ain't right. They're not treating this man like a regular black gang member who just shot somebody, because if it was, his ass would have been locked up, sentenced to 25 to life 7 months ago.
Right. And he had something he was releasing, I think, on Dr. Sebi too. With Nick Cannon or something like that, I thought. Maybe.
Yeah, that was one of the rumors too about the documentary. There was a bunch of rumors circulating, but now all those conspiracy theories are looking pretty accurate because it's just like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's sad.
We may never know.
Rest in peace, Nipsey. Oh my gosh, this is
just too much going on.
So,
I mean, we don't even really know about Kobe Bryant. I feel like there's still so much unknown about.
I know your governor just passed a law saying that there can be no pictures taken from random, crime scenes on. I don't know if it's on celebrities or. He passed the law basically saying, because you know how TMZ got there first, some kind of way, and people that work for the police department or just people who didn't have any business releasing information prior to the proper channels releasing it first, they have now, California's governor has passed a law saying that there can be none of that. And if you are posting or if it gets out that you're on crash sites or whatever the case may be, and information gets leaked, you will be prosecuted, you'll be charged, you'll be dealt with. So I don't know, but I did think it was strange because I found out via TMZ. Like I said, I was in Atlanta and my husband called me and was like, "You won't believe this." And I'm thinking like, I saw the text message and I already knew somebody had died. He was like, "I'm trying to see if it's true." And I didn't even want to open it to see the name because I'm just like, I can't take this. And as soon as I opened it, I saw Kobe Bryant and I'm thinking like, no way. No way. And then the first thing that I checked was TMZ, and they didn't have anything right away, like right when I checked it, but like 1 minute later, Kobe Bryant. And then I looked on CNN, everything else, nobody said anything. It was only TMZ. And unfortunately, I knew it was real once I saw it on TMZ. That's the fucked up part. Yeah. Everybody else was like, well, no, I got it. My sister was like, no, I got to see it on some other stuff that I was thinking like.
TMZ doesn't post fake news.
I was like, I don't know. TMZ got it though.
Yeah, TMZ don't post fake news.
So TMZ be knowing shit before it even happened though. Like, I'm like, how the fuck? Like.
My money.
So anyway.
They pay for their shit. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's real weird out here. Shout out to everyone who's going to go be voting early. I would recommend that, you don't wait to vote for those who are voting for the presidential election. They're trying to be with the bullshit this year with, writing in ballots and mailing them and all that kind of stuff. From the research I've done, if you're mailing in a ballot, make sure you do it super, super early so that your vote can be counted. And that's your prerogative, but I'm definitely going to early vote. So, shoot, it's like less than 25 days. We'll know who our new president is.
Yay. So, you guys, it's a quick little episode since we were in the same place, same city. Mia is about to run to the airport and be out.
Yes.
But yeah, we had a great time. We gave away a free bottle of wine last night to one of our followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
So if you want to get your chance at getting a free bottle of One Hope wine, make sure you follow us on Instagram at Melanin and Me Podcast. Okay, you never know when we're going to give away another bottle. Yeah. Hit us up, y'all.
Hit us up. Hit us up. This has been great. And we can't wait to start doing this more. So it's very rare. Like I said, you see us in the same city when we're sitting together. It would be so much easier too.
So much easier.
But
production
wise, especially. I'm definitely getting one of these mics because it's just super legit. I'm gonna order one today, actually. All right, y'all. Bye.
See you next time.